Rick Without the K James presents In My Opinion Podcast.
This is Ronnie with the In My Opinion Podcast. This is our last topic for this episode, and it's, do you wish ill will on your ex? Or do you truly wish them good things? And that's kind of a deep thing, because sometimes people say they do when they really don't. What's your actual opinion inside your heart, Rick?
I want to say, as we've done on the past podcasts, like how do I normally break up with someone? It's usually just a mess. But it takes me a couple weeks to realize, you know what, like, if you don't love me, hopefully you find the love out there. And normally I'm like that. Normally I want ill will in the beginning, and then it takes a few weeks, and I'm like, fuck it. Go find happiness, because obviously it wasn't with me. And I've kind of set that. There's only been the one person that I want to hear the moment she gets cervical cancer, and I want to see her hair fall out, and I want to see it all over Facebook just so I can comment on it.
I know that's hardcore, but do you actually feel that way in your heart?
I think for this person I do. I think because it's
the
only true relationship that I've been in where I gave more than I should have, and I knew it. I knew it all the way through. I knew my friends disliked her. I knew my friends saw the things that I couldn't see, and I kept making excuses for her. And it just, I think I'm more upset that I gave someone time, money, and energy that I shouldn't have. So for that individual, all the ill will to her and her fucked up family. Anybody else, and I'm not even talking about either one of my ex-wives, both of them, I hope they just find happiness. I think I could actually sit down and probably have dinner with either one of them or their husbands and just know that we weren't supposed to be together. So, and I'm cool with that. So, like I said, I guess I'm kind of swayed both ways on that.
How about you, Al? Do you wish ill will on your exes, or do you wish them happiness? Now, I know, like, for instance, with your ex-wife, you want her to have a certain amount of happiness, because otherwise it would affect your child's life. Tell me how you feel.
That's precisely what I was just thinking just now when he answered. If my ex-wife is doing good, he's doing good. So if she's doing bad, he's going to do bad. Just, proportionally like that, just directly. So I think, without a doubt.
But if she stubbed her toe, you'd be okay with that?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't care about that. I mean, shoot.
I'm being sarcastic.
No, I don't wish her any, to answer the question, I don't wish her any ill will.
Have anyone in the past that you'd love to see him get drove
Just
over
for a little bit, maybe?
No,
just want to kick them at least once in their pussy? Just bam.
No, I don't, dude. I'm such a peacekeeper. I'm a hippie. All my ex-girlfriends were really, honestly nice, and then I think just got crazy over time. And I did some crazy shit myself, so maybe that's why I made them crazy too. So, so I got my.
How about you, Miss Sabrina?
Unless they're a freaking child molester or they abused my kid in any way, shape, or form, then I don't have no ill will. But if somebody were to actually hurt my child physically, touch them, I don't touch nice, so then I would do the ill will my damn self. I'm karma. I had that shit premeditated. Anyhow, but no.
She's all, before I get myself incarcerated again, let me stop there.
But no, I mean, ill will.
Key a car? No, I'll key his face, motherfucker.
Like Zorro, put that shit in an S. Yeah. Anyhow, no ill will. No ill will. Like you just touched on, like, my exes are my kids' fathers, and we co-parent well, we communicate, they get along, they even deal with the relationship that I'm in now, and I hope that they eventually find love, just because we didn't work out doesn't mean I want them to be unhappy, or even any of my other exes. I've always left on good notes. I don't think there's ever been a man that has been in my life to where they would completely want to stay out of my life, and that would go for me too, unless you hurt my kid, then I wish you the happiness and success and peace and, kindness that people project on you, because we have enough hatred in this world, and, we should be loving each other.
I think
Shut
I
the
come.
fuck
I
up.
think I come. I think I come from that. I think I come from that background too, and I agree with Al also. Is that first of all, I don't want to carry hate in my heart for you because it fucks me up. That's my main thing. I'm a firm believer. You've heard me say this before. The person who takes a poison pill and hope it kills the other person, they're the idiot. Yes. So don't carry that pain in your heart. Let it fucking go. And that's the only reason why I try to be like that. This is In My Opinion podcast. We're going to close this. We close always with our producer, Rick James. We're going to have him close with his word. One thing I wanted to ask you a question is, I don't know if you want to close anything about this or have a word about this, but this world's going through a really fucked up time now. Not only do we have COVID-19, but the other night we had a white cop sit on a black person's neck for 8.5 fucking minutes till he choked him out. And it was one of the most obvious murders I've ever seen in my life to me. I don't know what happened before it, during it, or anything like that, but the scene I seen, 3 grown men laid on a guy, had him pinned up against a car, and one guy had his knee pushed into this guy's neck. Do you have any closing thoughts on that? And take us out.
Yes. I actually was going to shoot a video today because I've seen a lot of people posting it. And, for those of you that follow me on Facebook, I normally get on Facebook, do a little live video and give my 2 cents on stupid shit. And I've seen a lot of people post, including friends, just weird, insensitive things. And I wanted to shoot it out there, maybe real quick to you guys, that the individual that had his knee on the neck was obviously demented in some kind of fucked up way. I think what was most disturbing to me is the 3 individuals that allowed him to do that. That was more disturbing to me, I think, is the fact that you can see someone else. You can hear a lady yell at you, get off his neck, he can't breathe, this, that, and the other. And the 3 other individuals just stand there and watch it happen. That, to me, is more disgusting than the fucking man that was actually, and I'm not saying that he should have, none of that shit. I don't believe. You guys can go to my channel. I've done a song about police brutality 5 years ago with my boy Do Dirty, so it's just, I posted it again yesterday just to throw it out there because, that's why people are rioting. I've heard people being sensitive and be like, how is rioting going to change any of that? People are just fed the fuck up. They don't know what to do. When you get that angry, someone has been that angry, to just... You don't know what you're doing. So I'm not saying rioting is the thing to do. I say it on my song. But I understand people's frustration. And I say to be the bigger person would have been for one of those 3 to start getting that cop off the dude's neck. And I'm always that one of the person that will go and fucking fight somebody else. Somebody else's fight. If any of us 4 were in a bar and someone started shit with any of us, I'd be the first motherfucker to swing at him because I don't give a shit. You're not going to do that to me or my friends. So I just want to thank Al, Sabrina for joining us. Want to let you guys know I'm very thankful for you guys subscribing to the channel. Keep us in mind, and don't forget to buy your shot glass or your tobacco grind.
Yo, it's your boy Charlie Murphy, my main man, Rick James. That's the one you think, the comedian Rick James. Get up on him.